This is my Windows Server IIS project. I've set up 4 websites with different security levels and monitoring on my network. I'm going to show you everything from Client 1 browser and then walk through the monitoring dashboard. Site 1 is a basic intranet site. Directory browsing is off, so it shows the default page. It also has a custom 404 error page. This is site1.ad.web/fake, which shows the 404 error. Site 2 has directory listing enabled. And here you can see regular files is open to everyone, but protected files requires you to log in. What the hell? Now I'm going to log in and access protected files. And you can see our files here. And then I'm going to try to sign in with a different user. And you can see it doesn't work. Site 3 uses virtual directories for different departments. Each one requires Windows login, and only certain employees can access each department. Now I'm going to try to sign in with my accounting user, and it lets me in just fine. So now I'm going to type in http site480.web and show that it will redirect me to https. I have to log in. And there we go. And we can see it's https now. And if we try to log into Site 4 with just a regular user, it will deny us access. And in the certificate viewer for Site 4, we can see that it is issued by my AD01CA. The warning pops up on Site 4 because I created the certificate with the IIS wizard, which doesn't include something called a SAN that modern browsers want. But the connection is still secure. Is PRTG, the monitoring tool that I've been using. It shows me if my servers are healthy or if anything breaks. And I've got ping set up on all 3 servers, and I'm watching CPU, memory, and disk usage on my web server 1. So this is the devices tab, and this is the device tree. This shows you all of the servers and clients you've connected to PRTG. You can see that I have ping working on AD01, my domain controller. And we can see that the ping is also working on my web server. And also on my client 1, we can see that the ping is working, which means that all the devices are seeing and talking to each other just fine. So on web server 1, the monitoring server, I'm tracking CPU, memory, and disk usage. I tried really hard to get these working on AD01 as well, but I ran into a bunch of credential and stability issues with WMI, so I just focused on getting web server 1 fully monitored. So here's the CPU load sensor. It's showing that the processors are running at an average of about 3%, which is pretty good. And here's our memory sensor. It's currently showing that it's below the warning limit of 30% in available memory. I have it set up to email me when it does that. And here's the free disk space sensor. We can see that I have 44 gigabytes free on my C drive, which is still good. And I have the notification set up to when C drive is below 30 gigabytes for at least 30 seconds, it'll email me. I forgot to show this, but when the CPU load is above 50 for at least 120 seconds, it will email me. So for IIS monitoring on PRTG, I've set up sensors to monitor the IIS health and verify all 4 websites are responding. We can see that all 4 sites are running at 100% uptime. This confirms that IIS is running and all 4 sites are still accessible. For the Windows service monitoring, I chose to monitor the DNS server on AD01 to make sure the domain stays up, and if it stops, I'll get an alert. So we can see that it has an uptime of 100%. And when it's down for 100 seconds, it will email me, and same if it's down for 300 seconds, and it'll repeat for every 20 minutes to make sure I get that email. That's the whole project, the 4 websites with different security levels that are all accessible from client 1 using DNS names. Site 4 encrypts traffic and auto redirects to HTTPS. And I'm keeping an eye on the server's performance, CPU, memory, and disk usage on web server 1. And I'm also monitoring critical services on ADO1 like DNS. So if anything goes wrong, the system will alert me.